Welcome back, guys, to yet another exciting video. As you can see on the screen, this is the meta formation that I was indeed talking about, 4-2-2. And it's really one of the best formations that I've ever played with so far, and it's very comfortable. Even for the beginners, it's just going to help you with the defense. And let me just explain you why this particular formation is really good. And if you're actually a beginner, stick with this one. And I know that a lot of people out there do not want to use central defensive midfielders and they just wanted to attack all the time, but that's just not the key. If you have a team like this, right, in my opinion, if you have very good, at least one central defensive midfielder, a very good goalkeeper, and let's say one very good defender for tackling, and very fast right and left back. So at least on the left wing, you need to have a very fast left back. So I have Davies here, who has 99 pace, pretty good at defending. He's really not that of a good defender, right? In my opinion. But if you really wanted to drag the ball all the way from the defense to the attack, then this guy is just the best. And then you need to have at least one striker like Haaland, Sorloth. Harry Kane is one of the cheapest options that you can put in this particular position. I have a CV over here. You can tag this position along with some other fair enough striker. In my opinion, a Golden Mbappe would do the job amazingly, right? So I even have Musiala on the other side. Now let me just show you, let's go to the tactics and let me show you how this thing actually works, right? So width needs to be in around 40, depth needs to be in 60. I usually put fast build-up and position, and I really like to play in the position build-up. And you can also put direct passing, but do not force your players to go ahead with forward runs. It will really create a lot of space in this particular formation, so don't do that. With this 45 players in the box, only two of them, that gives the opportunity for the strikers to get the ball in and then boom, give some headers. You can clearly see, for example, a player like Mbappe or Haaland running through the defense without giving them the command. You just need to do the German pass and they're just going to score it for you. And once again, you don't need to make a lot of changes within this formation. And when it comes to instructions, and this is where I leave most of them just as it is, right? But here is where everything changes. So for Kimmich, cover center is the defensive position that I give. Stick with the position. We don't want him to free roam or anything like that. Tight mark. This is one of the formation that actually gives you the option to tight mark. So if you have a player like Casemiro, if you have a player like good man marking abilities, Kimmich is actually not appropriate for this particular formation, in my opinion, because you need to have a very solid player. But let me explain you why, right? Because you need to have certain players like, for example, Bellingham is just perfect. I'm actually forced to play with Musiala and Kimmich for me to play with Bellingham, because this guy is just perfect. He's in a certain position where he's not really ahead of the pitch. He is in a position where he can attack, at the same time he can go into the defense, and he tackles the ball and give you the ball, retains the position just like that. He's kind of like the pillar of my whole team. He holds the whole team, the defense and the attack all by himself. So you need to have very solid central defensive midfielders, and there are a lot of cheap options as well these days. You have Thuram and all such players like that. But you give the same settings just like of Kimmich, and here where the changes comes in. Alphonso Davies, we need to put them back, stay back while attacking, and also stay back while attacking. The issue is the moment, let's say, at the left back or the right back goes in, and then there's a grab, and then you're basically giving away the ball to the opponent, and you're basically asking them to go ahead and just attack through those gaps, right? So it's better to ask them to stay back while attacking, and you can leave all the other ones just as it is. When it comes to the roles, as you guys can go ahead and put in what all that you feel like putting into, right? So in my opinion, this is one of the meta formations that I've personally played with. My top favorite formation in this particular FIFA. But do try this particular formation out. I'm really excited to see you guys trying this out and letting me know opinions down in the comment section below. And if you like this particular content, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more FIFA content, and I would really appreciate that. And one last thing I really wanted to add up to the whole conversation is that, guys, do use a lot of step overs with Cruyff and with Musiala, because you will get a chance for the ball will actually go to Davies, to Kimmich, and then to Johan Cruyff. You just need to create a lot of gaps with that particular step overs, and then you will easily be able to score a lot of goals. But composure is the key in this particular formation, so try it out and do let me know how well this formation really worked out for you. Once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.